Dropped a thing where I can see where all my subs are from now, geographically. Who's my climb? House. It's going okay. Cat DPS didn't carry. Yeah, I didn't really have a DPS unit in that role aside from late game Azeria, I guess. Not great. It's going pretty good though, Peony. Having, pretty normal games.
Welcome to Nova.
Embargo Titan. All Assault. I do have APS Millennium. If I have nothing else, I do have APS Millennium. I might go Wildshroom Cat start. I can't get the egg out here, guys. I can't get the egg out here. What's my teammate doing again? He could also cat again. Ugh, I don't want us to have the same start. Nightmare is just not the play in this role. This probably is my play. I'm gonna re-roll right away though, see what else I get. Not a custom game, can't egg round 1? Yeah. That's the problem, guys. Teammates are Green Devil.
Not enough gold.
Oh, 9-14 now, guys. How do you defend against a witch on 7? A lot of ways, actually. Witch is pretty bad for that wave. I mean, if you have... Because the units that your people are building are arcane, right? And Witch is a magic damage unit. It doesn't really work that well. Let's get extra mana from spawnlings. Barely. It barely spawns any frogs. It barely spawns any frogs. It's not a very good send. We've talked about this on 3 frogs. That's nothing. 3 frogs is shit. Send a mimic. Or any other number of units that are better on that send. To that send. Yeah, because low elo, if someone's got a bunch of green devils, they don't actually do any damage to the wave. It's not a very good thing. We've done this before on my stream. People will send Witch on 7 and not leak at all. You're much better off in most circumstances going Pack Leader, Mimic, Brutes, depending on what they have. Because Witch doesn't counter their damage typings for the wave. Mimic does. Mimic is a Pierce. Pack Leader does. Pack Leader's Impact. Pack Leader also makes it so all of the baby units that people, really dislike are stronger on the wave. Yeah, Ogre instead of Witch in that situation is better. Frogs aren't that strong to King either. I could show you a whole boatload of builds that don't get to that. Just saying. It's a low elo thing. At best. Yeah, that's the other thing too. In most high elo games, you're not going to get 2 witches on 7. You're probably going to leak hard yourself on 6. What's going on, Mega? How you doing, my man? If it works for you, great, but Pyro works in low elo, and we all know how I feel about Pyro. It ain't good. Oh, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. There's two things that are wrong with Pyro. Mole, Hermit. That's the end of the story. Yep. Pyro bad. Auras exist. If you've never gotten a Ghost Knight or a Pack Leader or anything on 8 with Pyro only build, you don't understand yet. Pyros get destroyed on ranged waves in a way that literally your asshole cannot understand. Right? Like, that's the biggest thing with Pyros. What is a good counter against a long save? You either income send like crazy to get through it, or you go for a counter. You go for a long save with them and then try to undercut. If you think they're going to go on wave 12, for instance, you try to send on 11.
Yes.
Not a problem. 6, I'll get it in time then. Just hold forehead? Yeah, yeah. That's how this works, right? Just hold forehead. He's shown me nothing that isn't impable. And so we're going to go with the classic imp on 5. To be fair, just hold forehead got you to Ruby. Yeah, I mean, it's a, you know, it's a thing. One of my imps just got aggroed. That's sad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you have Coiler and Pyro on 8, you're probably not tanking anything and you just die. I'm going to try to shift for Millennium here. My teammate's pretty strong here. I'm not terrible. Not great, but I'm not terrible. I need 62, so I need 28, right? So I need 28. I need at least to get a Cannoneer out. Never mind, I'm just leaking here.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to push 2 workers anyway now. Sometimes you gotta take risks. And the risk here was the send leaking me. I had nothing really else. I was 1 gold off getting something better this wave. Bruh, I literally had like 2 units all about to do HP. Oh well. We just pushed anyway. I'm gonna double brood, I think, here. That's a very shifty, yeah. Yeah, I'll get right on that. I'll get right on starving myself forever for a witch. Especially with this build when I'm already pushed really hard. We should be able to just place this here and be fine. Alright, I'm going to have 52, so I'm not going to have enough. What I can do, though, is I can just go for a Lizard. I think Lizard should be enough to kill his Swift and what inevitably is going to be the Nico. So long as he doesn't go Harpy upgrade, which it doesn't look like he's going to with his setup. Well, he does go Harpy upgrade. If I can get to the Harpy quick enough, it's fine. This small of a resend into me is actually kind of a throw. They needed more to get me. Otherwise, it's just not worth it for them to send here. As long as none of my brutes die, I'm happy. We can get to the back line and kill everything in the back. Shifting is a very hard mechanic to get correct, but it's one of those mechanics that it's a requirement when you get to higher elo to be able to get out some units that you really otherwise shouldn't be able to. And in this situation, like, yes, I leaked hard on 6, but I'm returning the send back to them, getting them to leak here. I'm still pushing hard. Like, it's a negative, but it's not that bad. Thanks for the follow, Zagato. Doing pretty good, Gazelle. Living, vibing. Vibing. Correct, Wiznets. Correct. You shift to by not spending gold. I'm shifting again here, 50 gold. You boost the cat? You did do 1 cat stack, okay. I don't know if it's enough to leak his guy. This gets me a mill, no matter what, so I'll take it. We got a couple options here. Probably go Drake, honestly. Just because I'm so under here. And then we'll do, what's my 90? Yeah, I always disable sticky keys immediately. Sticky keys are one of those things that it sounds great in theory until you actually utilize them a lot, and then you're like, oh yeah, this just sucks. Oh no, we both died again.
Yes, sir.
Me and this guy are not playing very well together right now. No, I'm not taking enough though. Yeah, well, that's kind of what you have to deal with when you have your build with an APS. Random in the center. This has been long save city right now. Bargo 13's my play.
Chaos. Their bones will wet my blade.
I have no magic damage. So next should be fun. Yeah, better players try to go separate typings, yes. Income number 13, so. What on, Muffin? How you doing? Ah, this works. The game's already over if they leak us. Tilt. So king camping really doesn't provide us much of a benefit or a positive in general. No, it's usually not a king race in most high elos. Usually you're just out of the game and you lose. There's no king racing really here. Right now, that's for sure. D Harden, I can see. Majority of games in this elo, you just are gonna die if you die. Like there's not a whole lot of king up's gonna do, especially when we're 20% king health. A king up's not gonna save us. I'm going for an all-in play on 13 realistically, which I'm doubtful is gonna work, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's already one of those things. It's just too late. Like we're already to the point of the game's over if we leak. Yep, they AOA'd. GG. King of spamming doesn't solve your problems. Your problems were created on waves earlier, and King of spam was just going to exacerbate them.
Defeat.
Like, we were already dead there. No. We were already dead there. No amount of king upping is going to solve a 500 send when you're already 400 under. The game ended with our leaks on 6 and 9. This is where the game ended. That we had no counter push. You can see our value graph here. The 6 leak put us behind, and then the 9 leak killed us. It's pretty much always how that works. There's no way to save a dead game in a lot of these cases, right? The game's already over. Game's already kind of over. When you up king, when it's a close game and you think it's going late and you have a better roll. Fuck. My blood oxygen rating keeps dropping all day. Camps give money, right? Kind of. The way to do it is later in the game you can full king on one wave, right? And that's kind of the important part. Being able to king up on just one wave so you're not like giving someone an extended push is kind of important. right? Because always what happens is if you king up on, say, wave 10 or 11, right, and you king up 3 waves in a row, that gives them the ability to full push for 3 full waves. That doesn't stop them from pushing. They're still, if I get 40 in king ups versus 40 in ascend, I still take that as 40 in mercenaries versus 40 in king ups. That's still 40 that I can push off of. Glad, Damash, that I was able to help you out. Appreciate the kind words. Congrats on the peak of 2069. Not really. It denies you money the same way it denies them money. Teal it. I don't have to use it, Don. I'm sorry. That's not how this works. Twitch's ads are kind of ass. Like, it just, like, they don't have the, like, on Google you get targeted ads. Twitch, it's just whatever ad they can give you.
Welcome to Nova.
Yeah, so you're still losing out on the king up money. Sorry, my man, but this is definitely a Zerker roll, I think, here. I don't need that, though, so what else am I taking? Used to see ads for, like, gene sequencing equipment. That's interesting. I'm tempted to try to get egg to work in this roll, but I don't see a way to get to it.
20 seconds.
You get ads for children's toys? Rip. I'll try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can egg mid-game without Grarl. Dang it, they don't send me. He leaks. Oof. Woo! Let's go. Huge leak. Absolutely huge leak. Ah, let's go. That's what you get for starving me. I guess. I don't know. No send on 1 and he's going to die. Guzdell, it's probably all that lesbo porn you're watching. Basically, Optimist. From what I've understood, it just targets the split and causes weirdness that's not beneficial for you. I love that one. Good. Love it. I think he eggs here, honestly. I take what I got right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way over.
The Order of the Serpent.
It's it should be fine. Gatling. I haven't really used it much since update, so we're trying things out. Oh, this is not a good spot. He had to sell all but one, and so I pop it. One on Pine?
Yes, sir.
They're just FF, dude! Oh my god, dude! Holy crap, they just FF'd. Oh my god! Read him like a book, chat. The egg pops, he leaks hard. Oh my goodness. Gatling's OP now, guys. Gatling's OP. Oh man. I feel bad for the egg, dude. I don't. That's part of the risk of going with egg right there. Woo! That's the Gatling video. 100% win rate, not clickbait. Yeah, 100% win rate in the last 5 minutes. YouTube's getting that vid, that's for sure. No one voted on win-loss there, so like nobody